The ability to synchronize sound to film helped to liberate the theatrical means of storytelling. Robin Beauchamp. Steven Universe has always been an animated show known for its strong musical choreography and sound design. There's a consistent theme of instrumentation all throughout the show. The main cast goes as such. Steven has chiptune, Pearl has piano but later includes bass, Garnet has bass, Amethyst uses an electric drum kit, Rose Quartz uses string and violin, and Greg uses guitar, Rose and Greg being Steven's parents. Character themes are often present when a scene is based around a character, usually when they're being introduced or are the main focus visually or verbally.
It's just... I don't know how to feel about you, but everybody else does. I wish I could have met you. Then this place could make me sad, and I could cry healing tears, like you.
A huge portion of the overall OST of Steven Universe is often represented with chiptune, due to the show being Steven's story. Chiptune itself is an older, more retro form of music genre that represents a more childish outlook on life, which we see as Steven progressively grows up. I'd also like to touch up on how these instruments represent each character's personality. For example, Pearl's instrument being a piano is fitting as her character is more formal and disciplined, her background tracks being the most harmonic and classical, which reflects her as a character who has the most etiquette.
Right foot, left foot, now go even faster, and as you're moving backwards...
However, during Belle's character development, we see her learn the bass guitar and embody what that means personality-wise. She doesn't abandon her old self, but allows her to grow as a person, being all the more stronger for it. We can see this in her portion of the song Happily Ever After, shown in the Steven Universe movie.
Isn't it over? You won and she chose you and she loved you and she's gone. Once upon a time I only lived to be of Pink Diamond's service, till the day the two of us snuck down to be on this planet's surface.
Garnet being bass or synth fits her personality, as she's more of a strong but quiet type, providing support when needed, just like how a bass is often recognised as an instrument that can really pull a track together. She is respected in the sense and regarded as team leader.
I hope it's... fighting a giant... foot!
If we're supposed to fight a giant foot, Garnet would let us know.
Yeah, Garnet's the boss.
Well, we're all a team. Garnet just has heightened perception that guides us towards our mission objectives.
Yeah, she's the boss.
Amethyst, being represented by electric drums, is accurate, as the drums typically control the tempo at which a song is played at. This matches her rapid can-do attitude and always itching to be doing something when the others aren't.
I'm scared. Let's ambush them.
No one needs to get hurt. Let's be sensible.
Something Steven Universe does which transforms the show's overall soundtrack is when characters fuse. Not only do the characters and their appearances fuse, but so does the soundtrack playing in the back.
Synchronize! What? Pearl, come on, I want to see!
As the fusion dance begins, the character's representative instrument is introduced as they appear on screen. Then, when the fusion is completed, you get a brand new song that represents both the characters in a well-orchestrated fashion. I believe that mashing up their representative instruments, they no longer become just instruments, but genuine reflections of who they are as characters, giving you a more deep-cut idea of what you can expect from this new fused character. Towards the end of the show's original run, we see the main four fuse into Obsidian, accompanied by an orchestral arrangement featuring all their instruments. However, Chiptune can't be heard here as Steven is currently battling with the fact that he is his mother, embodying her representative instrument, although later on he comes to the conclusion that he was never his mother after finally refusing with Pink Steven, his gem, re-establishing Chiptune into his personality, once again suggesting that he finally found himself. Another reason for this could be that he's matured throughout the show and he's abandoned that original childish self, which could also be a very viable explanation.
Here.
What are you doing? Pink, why are you laughing?
Steven! Are you back together? Are you you?
Yeah, I'm me. I've always been me.
To adequately scrutinize these texts, I consider it essential to look at them not only in terms of their existence as moving pictures, but also to give weight to their oral aspect and to consider them in terms of specifically musical parameters. Amy Mulligan. This quote accurately sums up the importance of why the soundtrack is so thought out. The use of instrumentation holds such a strong emotional impact over the viewer, making the smallest of moments mean so much more. A scene I'd like to look at is when Steven faces his fears of growing up. His childish chiptune backing track is often accompanied by slowly progressing into a more guitar-focused track, just like his dad's.
Oh, Onion, so young, so innocent.
It's time to get a proper job. But which one? Surfmaster?
However, when Steven begins to grow too old, we see the backing track lose all instrumentation from all the characters, almost as though they're acting out of character in a last-ditch effort to save Steven. All that's left in the backing track is an ominous yet serious piano, which reminds me of a funeral, emphasizing the fatal doom that awaits Steven if he gets too old.
Die from aging, but he's half human.
Can't we fix him?
My birthday suit might help.
Good as new, right?
Thanks, guys. But I guess this suit's all out of birthday magic. We had a good run, huh?
More birthdays, now.
Check it out, B-Day boy. I'm a tiny car.
Beep, beep.
Kids, stuff.
Overall, I believe that the relationship between visual imagery and its accompanying soundtrack couldn't be shown to be any more stronger than it is. Steven Universe does an amazing job at conveying the emotion of a scene as well as completing a character's personality. I believe that if there was no instrumentation used in the show, the overall impact would be a whole lot weaker and wouldn't have connected with fans as much as it did. Thank you for taking the time to watch my video essay.